Welcome to Words for Wednesday for June 30th. And as we are heading into July and the 4th of July and the celebration of independence and freedom, I thought I'd let that be the focus of my Words for Wednesday this week. And specifically, I want to start out with a quote by Peter Marshall, who suggested that may freedom not be about our right to do as we please, but as our opportunity to do what is right. And of course, I love that notion, right? I always want us to be journeying to make the right choices, but not just in this kind of responsibility and hard lesson of do right by others. I think that's important, and I think many people I know already are doing that. I suspect most of you. But I wonder how many of us are putting the same effort in doing right by ourselves, because that's a part of that journey of freedom, right? Freeing ourselves and being attentive to ourselves. And somewhat in that spirit, I think Franklin Roosevelt also had a marvelous quote in which he suggests, in the truest sense, freedom is not bestowed on us, it is achieved by us. And that's, again, a little bit of a measure of accountability, but accountability to ourselves to attend to earning the freedoms and the achievements we need in our lives. One simple example I'll use is, I've recently received a great gift from Guide Dogs for the Blind in Swirl, my guide dog, but bestowing him upon me did not suddenly give me the freedom and independence of mobility. Although he's an amazing gift and we are achieving that steadily, it goes so much further back when I first lost my sight and felt helpless and hopeless, and that was my reality. I had to reach out and I had to say, I need some help. I need to learn how to deal with this. And while that doesn't feel very independent or freedom orientated, the reality is that as they came in and taught me the skills of a white cane, they were bestowing a gift on me, but still I had to be accountable. I had to open my mind to learning. I had to dedicate myself to practicing the skills, understanding that the more I invested, the more I was giving myself the gift of the freedom that granted me. And that's in the literal sense. And as that developed to a certain point, that opened me up with the orientation and mobility skills to be ready for a guide dog. And all of that training, same process, but more. Because the more we work together and the further we take this, the higher the peaks of achievement we can reach. Literal in my case, as Swirl and I reached our first mountain peak just this last week. Now, all that said, I believe it's the small incremental steps we all take, tending ourselves, not with a harshness, but with a love and compassion for ourselves as we would give to the rest of the world, as in Peter Marshall's quote, that really lead to all of us celebrating a freedom to live a better world. So I hope you all have a great start to July, and if you like the messages we have, please give us a share, subscribe to our channel, and either way, we'll be back next week.